Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about how to format an essay using Google Docs in APA format. It's not quite as hard as it looks, it's just a few steps. You can follow along this tutorial and I will show you exactly how to do it. Alright, so first let's just do our heading first. So we're going to double click into this header here. We're going to click this little align and indent here. We're going to make it right aligned. We're going to go to insert. And we're going to put our page numbers, and we want this one here. So that gives us our heading, but it's a little smaller than we want. We want it at 12 points, so just go here and make it 12. Right, after that, you can click out of the heading. This little thing will go away as soon as we look at it too hard. But anyway, the next thing we want to do is change our font size. We want everything to be 12. Why did it stay? I want it 12. Right, 12, and we want the entire essay to be double spaced, so we'll go to paragraph spacing here and make it double. And if you want, you can make sure that there's no space before or after. If you click on custom spacing, you don't want any space before or after your paragraphs. You just want a 2 here. Alright, so now we're going to press the return or enter key 6 times. That'll take us near the middle of the essay. Cover page, near the middle of the cover page. And we're going to write our title. Our title should be centered and bolded, so we're going to go to center align here, and we're going to press the B button here for bold. Now you're going to write the title of your essay. So this is just the example for formatting, so APA formatting example will work for our title. After that, you want to click the B again, let's make it not bold anymore. You're going to press return twice because we're skipping a line before we write the rest of the information. You're going to put your name. If you have a middle name, you can write it. You're going to put the full department name and the university's name. So we're getting the English and Humanities department. At Shawnee State University. So you see that I added a little comma and then the university's name. After that, you can have the full course code and the name of the class you're in. So English 1105 is what I'm teaching right now. And then the section number for the section I'm teaching right now is 94. And the course name, I'm pretty sure it's composition and argumentation. So they changed the name up on me a while back. All right, after that, you're going to have your instructor's name. So I'm teaching this course, so I don't have my doctorate yet, so it's not Dr. Alan Barnhart. And then after that, the date that the assignment is due. I can't recall off the top of my head when the next assignment is due, so I'm just going to use today's date. You're going to have the full month name, so July. And then 22nd is today's date. No ND, just 22. And then the full year number, so 2024, 2024. All right, that's our cover page done. Now, instead of hitting return a bunch of times to go to the next page, the best way to separate pages is to go to Insert, go down to Break, and click Page Break. That'll automatically take us to the next page. You're just about always going to have the next section be your introduction or an abstract. So either way, you're going to be using heading 1. So let's show you how to format heading 1, 2, and 3. So heading 1 will be in the center of the page, and it will be bold. That's it. After that, next line, we're going to make it left aligned. Left aligned, come on. All right. There's a couple things we need to do right now to make sure everything lines up right. But let's The next thing we need to do is create our headings. So we're going to create headings 1 through 3, and let me show you how to do that. First of all, we need to mess with the little first line indent here. This changes the way your headings look. So let's make headings 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make the body text. So heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. And if you're making the document along with me, you can just make these, and then you can delete this after, because we're going to make heading formats that you can apply to any section of the essay. So heading 1 should be bold. All of them should be bold, really. So heading 1, 2, 3. Heading 3 will be in italics as well, so you can do Control-I or hit this I key here. All right, so heading 1 will be the only one that is perfectly centered. So you're going to have this little tab stop here, and it's going to be centered. To save this format as a style that you can apply anywhere, you're going to go to Paragraph Styles, Heading 1, and update Heading 1. For Heading 2, we're just going to press the Delete key, and that'll take us all the way to the left margin. We're going to press Format, Paragraph Styles, Heading 2, update Heading 2 to match. And then Heading 3, the same thing, press the Delete key, Format, Paragraph Styles, update Heading 3 to match. Alright, so now anytime you apply a heading, all you have to do is go, let's say you're writing a heading. Say this is a heading, and you want it to be that way. You just go up here, Styles, whatever heading it should be. So Heading 3, for example, and now it's Heading 3. Alright, so that's what that does. Now we're going to make the body text, so you can go ahead and delete Heading 2 and 3. We don't need them anymore. We need to go to this little first line indent here and push this to 0.5. And we need everything to be 12. Once you've done that, it's easiest if you write a word. Highlight them, and then we're going to do the same thing we did with our styles, but we're going to do it to normal text. So we're going to update normal text to match. Need to make sure that it is double spaced. It is not. Okay, so that's the thing to catch. So once you fix that, update it again. Everything here should be double spaced. So let me make sure all of these are. Yep. All right. So we're set up. So now you can write your introduction. You can write your introduction text. And then when you're done with the introduction, you can create another heading to separate this section. All right. So you're going to have all the things that are in your IMRAD anagram. So introduction, methods, results, analysis, and discussion. Those will all be using Heading 1. Heading 2 is for dividing concepts into themes within each of those major topics. And Heading 3 is for even further subdividing. There's a Heading 4, Heading 5, Heading 6. We don't need to worry about those. I don't think any of you will need anything past Heading 3, and most of you will just need Headings 1 and 2. Alright, so now that we are done with formatting the body itself, let's talk about formatting the works cited page. So at the end of your essay, once you're done writing it, or you could do this right now if you want, you're going to make a break, a page break. You're going to apply Heading 1 and write references. Spell it correctly. If you are annotating your references, you can just write annotated references. You don't need a separate references sheet for your annotated references. It just replaces your references. After that, we want to change our format in this section. So I think it's easiest if you write one of these first and then apply the formatting to it. So here is a citation that I've written that I have just gone ahead and copy pasted so you can see how to fix it. All right, so to get our special indent, all you're going to do is highlight everything here. You're going to go to Format, Line and Paragraph Spacing, and Align and Indent. Click Indentation Options. You're going to set Hanging to 0.5. And you might have to change the number, just delete it and then put a 5 again, just to make it apply. All right, now that gives us the hanging indent. A lot of people forget when you are making these citations, you also need to have italics up to this point. So let's go ahead and apply italics. You italicize the journal and the volume number, but not the issue number. So the 20th volume, but not the first issue. All right, so after we've written the citation, we can write the annotations. All you're going to do is press return. I've already written an annotation that I'm going to use as an example here. So when we paste it, you'll notice that it leaves this indent here. We don't want that, so we're going to press Tab, and then we're going to press Delete, and that fixes that. All right, so that's how you do all of these annotations. If you copy and paste it so you can see what it'll look like when there are multiple, that's what it'll look like. You'll see that you can tell where each of the citations begins based on that hanging indent. There's one more thing you guys can do if you want. This is technically not as correct as far as I'm aware, but I like it. I think it makes everything a little bit easier to navigate. So once you've written your entire annotated references sheet, go to Format, Line and Paragraph Spacing, and add space after paragraph. So all I've done is just add this little extra bit of distinction between each of the sections of this annotated references sheet. It would be okay if you just pressed return between everything, so that would look like this. No, it wouldn't. It would look like this. This is also okay. I'm not going to take off points if you do that. Either way, however you want to do that is fine. And that is all I have to talk to you guys about today. So good luck formatting your essays.